Thank you for taking the time to click on L.O.R E. We hope you enjoy the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe here and follow us on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/SlipperySteev.
And we are live. L.O.R E in the house. Woohoo! 45-minute late start. We're getting better every week. I'm joined by my friends to my right on the screen is James, as what we would normally be playing as Sentry. To my bottom, Kevin, that normally plays Merlin, and my diagonal down below, Kobe, that would be playing Bird normally. Just to give you guys a heads up, thank you for tuning in and being patient. We had an unexpected dropout or whatever, life happens type of thing, and so we're down our GM today, and we've decided to let the show go on. And we're going to be playing something that is new to everyone here. It's called CNC, aka Cats and Catastrophes. Give you a little backstory on it real quick. It's just something I was working on a couple years ago that I never finished because of alcohol. Yay! And it's essentially a broken down version of like D&D, like a real dumbed down version, and Honey Heist. It's definitely leans a lot more towards the Honey Heist. So we're gonna kick this off and play a little crazy one shot for you guys, and hope that you enjoy it. In the meantime, and hopefully next week we'll be back to our regular scheduled program. So without further ado, I will introduce myself again. My name is Chris Ferguson. I am aka SlipperySteev. I do stuff. That's it. And James, go ahead and introduce yourself if you'd like.
I'm James. Normally I would be Sentry Zurzo, the flamboyant pilot of the as of yet unnamed ship. And like this guy over here, I do stuff, and we'll leave it at that.
Sounds good. And how about you, Kevin?
My name is Kevin. Normally I would be Merlin. And I would say, like both of those guys over there, I also partake in doing stuff.
I need to come up with something better.
Stuff does sound shady.
Yeah, I do stuff. We're all legal drug dealers. Let's admit it.
We do stuff and things on occasion.
And lo and behold, Colby.
Hello, everyone. My name is Colby. I play Bird on a hopefully regular basis here soon. I also do things and stuff. I help operate a game store and work a lot.
Indeed. So that's everybody. And again, we apologize that for the late start and that we're not picking up where we left off as advertised. But hey, we're here for you, and we're here to entertain. So let's get started. Cats and Catastrophes. It is, like I said, yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna do my best because none of us were prepared for this, and this is something that I knocked the dust off in a file that was buried 3 years ago. So we will see what we can do with it. What we're going to do first, before we get started, is stream the character creation process, because in my opinion since it's so fast, it's one of the most fun things to do, and there's a lot of fun that goes into it. So let's kick it off. If you guys, what would you prefer? Do you want to do like one person at a time, or do you all want to do one step at a time?
I think a step at a time is pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll figure out, because especially From what you said, stat generation is kind of random.
Yeah, you
So-
will need one d10 or a percent die. Kevin, it's the one with the double zeros at the bottom, or just the 1 through 0.
Cool.
This one here.
Yes, sir. It's been 3 years since I've even play tested this, so I'll see if I can try to remember what kind of story was involved for you guys. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Remind me, by the way, at some point on stream, I have to tell you the story of my magic set of dice.
Okay. That sounds fun. All right, you got your D10, Kevin?
I do.
All right, if everybody's ready, roll a D10, and then I will tell you what it means.
Oh boy.
4.
Oh.
All right, let's go with James. We'll start with James.
4.
4? All right.
Yeah.
Write down that you are a Bengal cat,
Okay.
and where's the I lost it already. On your player sheet, you want to write down in personality, you are athletic, intelligent, and you demand attention. So what this is it's kind of your your attributes, whatnot, and then it gives you a little bit of feed on what kind of character you're gonna role play. So like demands attention. That's the kind of role you slip into. Or it's suggested if that makes sense.
You gotta find a character within it.
Yep. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Let's go with Kevin. We'll just go right down the line like we did the intros.
I managed to roll a 0.
Oh, interesting.
You're the dog.
You're the dog.
Oh my god, I was right.
Yeah. You're the Pomeranian. Tiny, loud, and thinks it's a cat.
Ooh, fitting.
Rare Himalayan barking cat.
That's it. See you next week.
Yep. Yeah, there was only 2 dogs out of the 10, and Kevin rolled the 10, so that's awesome. I'm so glad somebody got it, because otherwise I was going to force somebody into it. Colby, what'd you roll? Oh wait,
I rolled.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
rolled a 4, but I know usually in these you can't roll the same thing. So
Yeah, if you want to roll again, go for it. And then 6. Okay. You are a Russian blue, quiet, intelligent, and loves family. And you can also go with the accent if you want to. Do with what information I give you what you will. We'll put it that way. I don't want to tell you how to play the game. We're all learning together. All right. You got that? Let me find the sheet. Okay.
Oh, was I supposed to add a, I guess the personality thinks it's a cat, correct?
Yeah, everything that I told you. Loud and tiny. Well, we'll put it that way. Yeah, loud, tiny, and you think it's a cat.
Alrighty.
Okay. All right. Now go ahead and roll a d20. And we'll go down the line as usual. What'd you get, James?
15.
15? Okay, so that's odd. Yeah, just let me know if it's odd or even. I forgot to say that. So you said 15?
Yeah.
All right, so that's odd. You are a kitten.
All right.
And Kevin? Odd or even?
7. I am odd. I
Right.
rolled a 17.
You're a puppy.
Ah, great.
And you rolled
14, so it's even.
even. So you're full grown.
Yep.
You're the only you're the only adult in the group. All right. Okay. Second to last. Everybody roll a d4 and let me know what you got. We'll start with James.
1.
You are skinny. Skin and bones. Kevin?
I rolled a 2.
You are average build. And Kobe?
3.
You are overweight.
Oof.
You can see where the scale goes. 4 would have been like, big
Right.
ball of fur.
Eyes chonk.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Last but not least, well, this isn't the last part, but for the character building, everybody roll a d6. And James.
6.
6. You can you can make up whatever you want, and I'll come back to you. I'll explain it. You guys are house cats by day, but when you go out, you run a catnip smuggling underground catnip smuggling operation. It's the 1920s in the Depression, in the beginning state of the Depression in New York City. So you can kind of come up with whatever you want. Kind of think along the lines of what we were doing with Chaosium with that. It's kind of the same thing. So I'll come back to you. Kevin, what'd you get?
I got a 4.
4. God damn it. 4 and 6 were the only ones that I didn't have, so try to come up with something. I'll come back to you. Colby, what'd you get?
I got a 3.
3. Thank God. You're the face. That means you assume leadership of the group, which makes sense being the adult. Guys, I'll let you decide. There's muscle, brains, and cat burglar.
What was the last one again?
Muscle, brains, and cat burglar.
Okay.
And then if you have something in lines of that you want to pitch, go for it. Just let me know what it is, so that way I kind of know what you guys are up to.
Well, considering this one's a skinny kitten, I'm gonna go brains.
Sounds good.
Gonna be the brains of the outfit. See?
Yeah.
Can I just say how hilarious and fitting for like a Pomeranian it would be for the Pomeranian to be the muscle?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
actually thinking that. Yep.
The puppy Pomeranian muscle. Like
I
Scrappy Doo.
think
Like
I'm
Scrappy
a,
Doo.
Oh God, why?
Let me at him.
Don't bring that evil down on me, boss.
Being a
Don't
puppy
bring that evil on me,
Pomeranian,
Rika Bobby.
being a puppy Pomeranian, I think I'm an overpowered cat, so we'll go with that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good. And then, what you want to do for your 4 stats? You want to what was it? You get 4 points, and you can move like you think of it as everything's at a 0. If you minus a point, you can get if you take negatives. Oh wait, no. What is it? No, you get a +2, a +1, and a 0 and a no +2, +1, a -1, and a -2. So you have to put them where you want them.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of rolling for
sorta.
stats and instead of adjusting points, you just have a strong stat, an average stat, a weak stat, and a really weak stat.
Oh
So
boy.
you just
Okay.
you move them around where you want. I'm just looking at the player sheet to make sure I'm trying to cover everything. Hit points. I think what we were doing was your D10 you want to roll for your lives, and as many points, whatever number you get is how many lives out of 9 lives you have left.
Oh.
What'd you get? A 1? Ooh. Okay, so
I'm on my last leg.
Yep. You're the old face.
I'm imagining just. Oh, great! Now I'm imagining myself as like a Russian mob boss, just
Yeah.
like.
It is what it is.
Just sitting there.
Are you rolling to see where these get applied to, or
What?
For
Before-
your stats, no, you choose.
You
I
just
choose,
put them.
okay.
Plop them where you want. You got
Yep.
4.
Awesome.
A
But
+1,
but
a
I just
+2,
rolled
and
for my lives and I got a 1, so
Yeah.
I'm an old cat
Yeah, man.
on my
Oh,
last leg.
Yeah. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be old. Your luck ran out early, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
So like, the thought process behind it so far was, if you die, you can choose to die if nobody can rescue you. Basically, when you go down to 0, you lose one of your 9 lives.
Okay,
what are you using to roll for lives?
A D10.
D10.
D10. All right.
Yep. Oh God, my stomach is killing me. You know when you hold a pee in for way too long,
Yes.
and then
Okay.
you get that like kidney stone feeling? That's it right now.
I'm an unhealthy puppy. I just rolled a 2 for lives.
What about you, James?
Realistically, though, as a puppy, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. That thinks it's a cat? Yeah, it probably lost its lives. What'd you get, James?
7.
7. Not bad. So the kitten, the brains, knows better than to risk his life. All right. So if you want to come up with your names, if you guys want a couple minutes to do that, move your points around in your paw power, cathletics, persuasion, and perception. You don't start off with any items either. This is going to be one of those things where we're going to try to get you somewhere. You're going to be on the lookout. So whenever you guys are ready, let me know. And if you want to talk your thought process out loud or whatever you want to do. I'm just looking at old player sheets to see how we did this.
I'm just making sure I got all appropriate things filled in here.
Yeah, the fur coat, initiative, and speed. I don't remember how I did that. I think I
It's
did.
a learning experience.
Yeah, I think I did 30 speed for cats. Like if you were, as long as you weren't heavy. If you were heavy, then your speed was like 30 average. And then you lose 5 for. So Colby, for instance, you're overweight.
So mine would probably be
Yours
25.
would be 25, yeah. And Kevin,
Alright.
what did you roll for a D4 for size? Skinny, average, overweight, or fat? I don't think you
Average.
did. You did?
No, I
Oh,
did.
yeah, you did.
I got
That's
average
right.
build.
My bad.
Yep, he was average.
And
James was skinny.
Yep. Yeah, you guys all went 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So for an average Pomeranian puppy, what are we looking at for speed?
Average. Yeah, that would be 30
Okay, I don't know if you had any
for different
any
for
differential.
dogs.
Yeah.
Not yet. I just want to keep it simple. And probably puppy would probably be a little bit slower too, but we'll keep it at 30. So we might not even use speed in this.
Yeah.
I might scrap that.
How did you figure out hit points?
Hit points. What I was gonna do
That-
next was what were you gonna say, Colby?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I was just gonna say if you just want to roll your God, I don't know how to your hit points. Oh yeah, we did put that. Okay, hit points. Yeah, roll your D10. You get 10 hit points to start off with, so if you just want to roll a d10 and let me know what you got, and that'll be what you start with.
Okay, I got a 8.
8. Okay, so yeah, just jot down 8. What about you, James?
7.
7? Okay, cool. And Colby?
Also 7.
Cool. All right. So, if you lose a life, you start back with 10.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't. You might be rolling a new character. Fur coat. God, what? I'm trying to look through all these 11 plus 2s. We'll just say is a 10 for everybody across the board for right now.
Okay.
Initiative?
God, I should have scrapped initiative, but just roll a d6 and just write that down. Just
Okay.
you don't have to tell me what it is.
And coat you said was just 10?
Yeah, 10 for now. What's
My initiative is horrible.
Is it a 1?
It's a 1.
Okay. You didn't have to share it. You don't got.
I feel like something like that should be shared.
Of course. Yeah. True point. True.
This puppy's not going to have a lot of initiative. I think that about covers everything.
Yeah, if you guys got any questions, if you see anything blank besides attacks, weapons, and items, attacks, acting everything is pretty much a D20 base on a challenge level that we'll wing for right now. I'll be fair, and attacks, damage is like you roll D6 for stuff. Right now, you only have your paws and bites. So, what would you prefer? The bites be a D6 and the claws be a D4, or vice versa?
That makes sense to me.
Bites be a D6 and claws
Yeah.
be a D4? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, yeah, we'll do it that way.
Like, and maybe I don't know if you wanted to do it where like you can get 2 claws or the 1 bite.
Yeah.
Will I still claw as a puppy?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a dog claw you? That shit hurts.
Yeah, this is true. I have a scar on my knee from a dog, so.
Yeah. It's like
From a
if you look at
puppy,
a bear's
actually.
paw, the claws on a bear, they're more like blunt kitchen, like butter knives. But when they're swung at 800 pounds of force, it hurts.
Let's just go with 2d4 then for claw. Just assuming that you're automatically using both of them, unless you have something in your hands and you choose to just use one. We'll just go
Okay.
simple like that. 2d4.
I'm going to take a stab and say we're not going to start off with any
No
money
weapons.
either.
No money. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's somebody wrote it on the sheet there that I sent to you guys. It's like shinies and buttons, something like that. I forget. So yeah, that's the currency. It's a scrap currency. So if you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and kick it off. Oh God, if I don't die on screen. Everybody. There's a lot of silence from everybody. Are you guys?
It lagged for a
Yeah.
second there for me.
Everybody good?
Alright. Absolutely.
All right, cool. All right. So, if this were a home game, I'd be playing you guys 1920s like old big band music and stuff. But so the setting is New York City. It is 1921, the second or first year into the Great Depression. Now, my history may be off, so that don't fact check me. It is it's New York City, and it is shit. The Great Depression has hit. Everything's bad, and you, fellow cats are all in a apartment building in the Lower East Side of New York City. It is midday, afternoon-ish. You guys are all just waking up from a brisk catnip, and you hear your mom, which is the lady that lives there, the crazy cat lady. She has the bowls out there, all three lined up, and water, milk, what have you. She says to you, "Well, it's time to go try to make a living and support the family we have here. So you all be good." And closes the door and leaves. What you see is a tiny little apartment, which it literally consists of a living room, which she just exited the door. She left through the door that goes to the apartment of the typical New York City building apartment complex that you would be seeing. Tiny living room with a little TV. No, not TV. Radio. And there is a kitchenette-esque, like kitchen table, stove, refrigerator, and then there's a bathroom and bedroom, and that is it. You guys are all chilling in the living room, and you guys all wake up and look at each other. You already know that you have been in the business that you have been in. This isn't like a thing that you're gonna find out later in the game. You guys are a underground catnip smuggling gang, and you'll find out later your connections and stuff like that. But you operate on, where is it? The Lower East Side, the docks. So not too far from you, on the east side is the docks that you guys operate out of a empty, like abandoned, kind of like one of those like docking warehouses, like shipping container type things.
Gotcha.
So you guys, that's where you operate out of. So with that being said, I will let you guys kind of take the roles to yourselves and introduce yourselves to each other, or whatever you want to do. Keeping in mind your owner just left. It is midday, and you are just chilling for right now. I will say, I should probably say before I cut you guys off again, the agenda is to get down to the, I think it's called the, the Sorcery Saloon is kind of like your hangout place. It's a tiny little hole in the wall, milk tavern for cats, and you guys have like a little hidden off place in there, kind of like a card table where you guys hang out and have your things. So that's kind of the agenda for the day. So I'll leave it to you guys.
All right, kids. Get yourself together. We're going to head out here. Now the old lady's gone, we got business to attend to. So get your things together and we'll head out.
Hey guys, where we going? Mal. Where we going? I want to go right now.
Well, calm yourself down. We're heading to the Saucy Saloon.
And as you guys are talking, you see a tiny little Bengal with a huge head, that you could imagine probably encases quite the brain, and he's just laying there stretching. And what's the Bengal's name, James?
The Bengal's name is Jax. Jax Hunted.
Nice. So as you see Jax laying there, it looks like he's just being lazy and doesn't want to get out of bed just yet.
Jax, come on. I go around just poking him.
Hey Jax, come on, let's go. We're going now.
We got a meeting in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm coming. Please, just leave me alone for a minute. Let me wake up.
I run up to the Bengal and nudge him with my head. Come on, let's go.
I told you to back off.
All right. So, you guys, as you're having your little morning talk, or afternoon talk, you hear a tap at the window in the kitchen above the kitchen sink, which leads to a fire escape.
Not already. All right. Hop up on the countertop and see what's going on.
Okay. Go ahead and do a perception. Well, actually, are you trying to jump up on the countertop?
If I can figure out who it is before that, I'll go for that.
Well, give me a perception roll.
All right. D20.
Yep.
17.
Okay, yeah, no problem. With your your old man cat eyes, which is odd that you can see far. Sure, why not? It is a red bird, and it has a yellow, black, and orange little costume with a black cape and a yellow inside, and a little black mask on it, and it's knocking at the window.
Oh man.
It can't get in, but it looks like it's trying to get your attention.
All right, I'll hop up on the counter there.
Okay, go ahead and give me a cathletics roll.
Sorry, my own cat has decided that the hand I am trying to roll dice with is hers.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I threw mine off earlier.
Okay, 10.
10? Okay.
That's my -2.
Oh, that's your -2. Okay, yeah. 10's not gonna cut it. Your old
Can't
reflexes.
even get on the counter?
Yeah.
It's just the counter.
Yeah. Well, normally you wouldn't have a problem, but with a roll like that, you're gonna have to use a little more. Maybe the environment around you might be able to help. You do have a table and chairs
I was gonna say
and stuff.
I'll try to sort of step it like up onto the chair, just sort of hobbling over, and I get down in position. I'm just like, that ain't happening today. So I hop up onto the chair, groaning, and then that little just cat startup sound, and then up onto the counter from there.
Oh yeah, rev the engines. Okay, give me another cathletics check to see if you can jump across.
Cat, stop it. All right, that's a 15.
Okay, all right. Now, with a 15, you do your little purr engine and just jump right over. You almost, like, your back left paw kind of slips off, but your gang doesn't see you slip, so they just from their angle they just see perfection. So and then you can, as a cat, you can nudge the window open.
Yep.
Why, I don't know, because I guess you're more anthropomorphic. Yeah, you're more anthropomorphic when humans aren't around. It's more or less when they are around, you play house cat. You know what I mean? but your abilities are a lot better when not around. So
Yep.
so you open the window, and Robin. Oh God, I didn't even get your name, Colby.
Alexi.
All right. Hold on one second. I gotta write this down. Lexi.
Alexi.
Alexi.
Alexei.
Okay, Alexi. And James, what was your name again? Jax?
Jax.
Jax, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And Kevin?
I am Spud.
Spud?
Spud.
What?
Spup. SPUP.
Spup?
SPUD. Spud.
Oh.
Spud. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, cool. So there's Spud, Jax, and Alexi. Cool. All right. So you see this Robin dressed in a Robin costume, and it looks at you. It's like, oh, hey, Alexi. How's it going today? Yeah. Hey, Alexi, how's it going today, eh?
Sorry. My cat is still being an asshole over here. I'm trying to make her not like headbutt the mic.
She
so
wants
that
to
everyone's
be in the
angry.
game.
Yes.
Can't blame her. It's a cat's game.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Robin. Trying to shake off this old hip of mine.
Oh yeah. Hey, no problem, Alexi. Hey, yeah. So listen, Catman's down at the office and says there's a real catastrophe going on here, like a real catastrophe down by the docks. We're gonna need you guys to swing by we're gonna need you to swing by the bar, and you know, if you can get down there as soon as possible, as soon as possible.
I already had a meeting down there.
Possible.
Yes,
Chirp,
I
chirp, chirp.
understand, Robin.
And he flies off.
Uh,
There's going to be a shit ton of cat puns in here. Just warning.
I call down to Spud and James. What was
Jax.
Jax? Yes, I knew it was a J. But yeah, I call down to Spud and Jax. I'm just like, all right, kids, get up here. We heading out. Got some business to attend to, it seems.
Do you guys follow Jackson Spud?
Spud attempts to follow.
Yes, Jax, you have to get up.
Do the big stretch and like sort of go like, yeah, I'm coming. Just settle down.
Jax, come on, we have to go see about a bird.
I'm coming. Just settle down. Jeez.
Alexi, as you're waiting and looking at your friends, your fellow cohorts, you remember in your fur pocket you had a little ball of catnip to entice your fellow cohorts when they seem to be dragging their paws.
All right. I persuasion is my good skill, so I reach around and I pull out a little bit of catnip. Spud just does it to be cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna be like, look, if you guys want your refills, we gotta keep things moving.
Oh boy, is that catnip? It's catnip!
All right, so we'll fast forward and say that you guys jump up and you know what? Why don't you Spud and Jax, give me cathletics just for fun. I want to see if you guys get up here.
I rolled, that's a d20, correct?
Yep.
I rolled a 14, but that's also my -1.
Okay. So 13 then?
Yes.
And how about you, Jax?
I rolled a 15, and that's my -1. So
15. All right. So you both get up there as and ironically what is that? The 13 and a 14. Okay, so yeah, the kitten beats Spud by a hair.
No. God. Sorry. My cat was trying to eat my solid metal dice.
All right. So, as you exit the window, you are on a fire escape, and you have 3 levels to go down. So, Wolf will, without causing you guys a huge headache for just going down a fire escape, just give me everybody give me one cathletics roll to see how you guys all manage to get down.
Okay.
We'll go through.
Yeah.
Do we want to consistently go through in order? That way we know what's up, like James, Kevin, me.
Yeah. Do you want to do? Well, do you guys want to do that?
It works for me.
Okay.
It works for me too.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Anytime we're all making a check.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, James.
rolled an 18,
18.
so -1, 17.
Nice. Okay. And so I'll describe it as well. We'll go with Kevin and then Colby, and then I'll go ahead and describe what's going on.
All right. I rolled a 9, but I also have a -1, so 8.
Okay. And Colby.
I got a total of 12.
12. Okay. Cool. So as you guys are going down the fire escape, Jax, the brains of the bunch, tiny little cat. I have to remember what you are, a Bengal.
Bengal, yeah.
Yep, kitten Bengal.
Look like a little leopard.
Yes, that's true. Spud, you're a puppy. Damn it, what's it called? Pomeranian.
Pomeranian puppy.
Yep. And then Lexi, you are grown. What was that cat you were? Russian blue, right? Wasn't that it?
Yes, I am Russian blue.
Russian blue. Excellent. Okay. Yes, this is very nice now. Okay, so we roll dice. So as you guys are making your way down, Alexi, taking the lead, slips a little bit, slips behind. Eyes aren't exactly just there yet. It's mid-afternoon, late lunchish. You get notices that his tummy's growling a little, so he slows down a little bit, takes his time. It does take a little bit of effort to push for all of you collectively to push down the final ladder that just needs weight to go down. And as you guys are going down, Spud takes the lead. Alexi is behind, and before you realize it, Jax jumps on top of Spud, causing Spud to face plant on the ladder, and uses Spud as like a surfboard to ride the ladder down. And then followed by Alexi that just slowly hops off the ladder. And you guys are now in the streets of New York City in the middle of the Depression. As you know it, because you obviously live here, this is your territory, what you see is you're in an alley not too far from the main street. You know that the Saucery... God damn it, I should really keep my notes closer. The Saucery Saloon is about... maybe... I'd say about... I'd say half a mile away. So you guys got a little bit of travel to do. There are things like cat mechanics and stuff where you can if you find stuff, you can build stuff, or if you want to just try to hop on the back of a car, or if you want to like mug a delivery guy on a bike or something. So there's all kinds of things you want to keep your eye out for. So if you want to,
Just say if I see like a delivery truck that I know is going to be heading that direction, well, I'll hop on the tailgate of it.
okay. Why don't we do this? Everybody do a perception roll, and the highest roll, you tell me what you see. We'll let you kind of world build here on your own.
Perception.
Yep. Highest roll can make up whatever you want. As long as it's not a spaceship.
We're not playing that game today.
Yeah, not today, folks. Not today. I really wish we had at least one person watching so I could figure out how loud the music is. I have it at a 2, so it's bare minimum.
I rolled a 10 with a +2 to 12.
Okay. It's 12.
I rolled an 8 with a -2, so I'm sitting at a 6.
Okay. Kevin?
I got a 20.
Oh. Was that natural?
No, it was a 19. I have +1.
Hey, we'll take it. It's a dirty 20. You tell us what you see in the alley.
All right. I think we see, like, I guess if this is the 30s, like
20s.
Oh, sorry, the 20s. Okay.
Actually, 20s.
Okay. I'm not gonna go into the detail of like researching which vehicles existed in the 1920s.
You don't need.
But like a rumbling old flatbed truck.
Yeah.
It's got just a bunch of boxes and stuff piled on it.
Mhm.
Some crates. We see one of those, and the owner's just getting into it, so I sort of rush everyone forward so we can hop on the tailgate and get across town a little quicker.
Okay. All right. No problem. So you see, as you guys are there, maybe quarter away down the alley is a big canvas laying over top. Not even moving or started up. But you see a tire, and you guys all see down this alley there's trash cans, and there's a lot of fucking trash in this alley because it's the 20s, it's the Depression. There's trash removal, not a thing at this point right now with the economy. So people are throwing their trash right out the windows. There's bags broken open from impact from 6-7 floors up. But there's still enough alleyway for vehicles to get through in it, like a one-way type of thing, but it's pretty grungy. Think like if Oscar the Grouch went on a coke binge and wanted to hide it, this would be like where he would be hanging out. God, I'm horrible with names. Alexi, you out of the gang notice a tire shining with a shiny hubcap. That's all you see, but you do see it out of all this rubble of trash.
Okay.
And it's, like I said, it's maybe 30, 40 feet away from you guys, not too far. Off in front of you, though, it's straight ahead. There is an alley that dips off to the right, but the direction that you were looking is where this thing that you're seeing, and also the direction that you want to be headed towards the sorcery saloon.
All right. Well, I think I'll take care of that then. Try to get everybody moving forward here. Stop over and check out that. Just try to make it to the saloon as quick as we can, hopefully. You said the truck wasn't running at all, so we got a little time.
Yeah, it's not running. It's covered in canvas. It looks like somebody was trying to hide it.
Gotcha.
You don't know if it was hidden by a human or what. You just recognize a tire as shiny wheels.
Yep. All right. See if there's keys in it. See if it's working.
All right,
Take
you guys will have to, as you are approaching, go ahead. Do you collectively, as a group, try to work the canvas off of it? Am I saying canvas right? Am I using the word canvas right on this? A tarp.
Yeah,
It's
like a
big
tarp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
Spud tries to help.
okay. All right.
I point those two at it because I can't do shit here.
Okay. All right. So, Spud and Jax, do you guys want to try to take the tarp off?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Why don't you both give me a roll, and then James, let me know what you got.
19.
19. Nice. And how about you, Muscles?
I got an 18.
Not bad. Okay. All right. So, with ease, the two of you, for a Pomeranian and a puppy Bengal, just Tony the Tiger and Scrappy do this. Just rips right off, and it flies. The canvas just flies like away theatrically, and what you see is a broken, beat down beater like you described that you would see. So it was ironically what you described. There
Look at
it
this.
sits.
Look at this beauty.
The one window is cracked enough to possibly squeeze a cat in.
It's in amazing condition. This is a brilliant find. This
Spud
thing will be-
overexcitedly tries to jump in.
Okay, go ahead and give me a athletics.
Oh. I rolled an 8.
Oh, okay. As the Pomeranian goes to jump in the window like a cat, there is the bed of the truck that he attempts to first. Gets up to that first leap and seems pretty confident as a cat, but as he goes to jump, there's like as a bed of the truck is. We'll just say it's the back window, like either slide windows or something. Maybe in the 20s, I don't know. They made something like that, so it's like cracked open. Not far, maybe a foot was all that he needed to jump, and there's the slide window. And then there's the open part. And as he leaps with grace, you just see him face plant right into the slide part. And just...
Well, thank you for letting me know which way to go. I'm going to just hop up in there myself.
Okay, go ahead and give me a athletics.
Another 12.
12. Okay. With a little bit of struggle, you manage to get. What happens is you see your little Spud face plant and slide down, and you go kind of like doing the "this is how it's done." Watch daddy, son. This is how you do it.
All right, kids.
As you jump, you get halfway through gracefully, and then your gut catches the middle. So you have to do the whole like fat kid out of a window.
Jax runs up behind going like this. Don't worry, I'll put your fat ass through.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yeah. So go ahead and give me a paw power, James. See how hard you push him through.
Roll a 20.
Perfect. Okay. So as this tiny little Titan Tiger comes up behind you and says, "I'll help you," without knowing his own strength, he just launches you, and you go flying right into the steering wheel, face first, and your head's like stuck in the steering wheel. You hear the like the it's more of a yeah. Emergency. No, I'm kidding.
Alexi,
Bob's not here. I had to
Alexi,
say it. Yeah.
Alexi, are you okay? Ow, Alexi.
I get like all 4 paws on the steering wheel and pry myself out. Yep, I'm okay.
Okay. And do the rest of you jump in as well? We got Spud and Jax on the tail of the bed of the truck.
Spud picks himself up and makes another attempt to jump in.
All right, why don't you both give me a roll, and then highest one in gets in first, and we'll have you guys jump.
Jesus. I gotta keep this die out. I just rolled another 20.
What? Wow. Okay. And what about you, Kevin?
I rolled a 15.
15. Okay. No problem. As you're jumping in, Jax just leaps picture perfect tiger right through, and as Spud is jumping through, you feel a sharp claw grab the back of your left ankle and yanks you back. Go ahead and make another Cathletics to see if you can hang on.
A 1 with a -1 is not very good, is it?
Whoa. No, you go flying back to the back of the bed. Why don't Alexi and Jax give me a perception to see if you see this happening.
Natural 20.
Nice.
21.
2.
There we go. At least we know the world is balanced. Okay. So
my +2 perception. It's like
so Alexi, you hear like a puppy yelp, and turn around to see as Spud is yanked out the back window, and unfortunately, Jax, you are licking yourself in pride, and just doing your whole yeah, that's right. Not only did I just help Alexi, I jumped in here with perfection. We'll cut to Spud alone with this unknown entity. As you are thrown in the back, Spud, your head gets conked up, so it's a little blurry, but you see this blurry figure of a tall, dark cat standing there, long tail, fur, and you hear this not so fast, sugar. Where you think you're going with my wheels?
I don't know what are you?
Jennifer Lowfleas, sugar. You think you can just hop on my ride and take it without even asking me?
Guys, we have company over here.
Yeah, I saw this going on, and I'm at this point I'm probably gonna just unlock the door and hop out that way.
Okay, just give me a we'll let you decide, Cathletics or Paw Power on this one, because this is kind of like either strength or mechanics type of whatever.
I mean, they're both bad, but Paw Power is slightly less terrible.
Okay, I will let you know that they're in the back of the bed of the truck.
So it's easier to... Okay.
It'd be quicker to get to them through the window you came in, but if you do want to go out the side and maybe sneak around or something, that's an option too. So
nah, I'm probably gonna hop right into the truck bed.
Okay, and go ahead and give me a roll.
16, because mine is not plus.
That'll be enough. If you want to jump through, you jump back out. And Jax, as you're licking yourself in pride, you see this all going on. What did you want to do?
Since Jax has no idea what's going on, just sort of go like, huh? And stick my head up at the window, like looking out, like, what's going on?
Okay. And without even rolling, you see as you poke your head, there is Spud and Alexi Spud is on the ground at the very back tail end of the bed of the truck. Alexi has just jumped out and is the closest one you see. With that being said, you also see... Give me a perception check, why not, since you did poke your head in Logan.
19.
All right, so you see the same thing as I described to Kevin. But you can actually make out the details. You know this is Jennifer Lo.Fleas. It's supposed to be Lopez.
Yeah.
I couldn't come up with anything better, so... So you recognize her, and with a 19, you know that she is definitely a street scrapper. And that's kind of like a double-layered meaning, as in she collects things in the street, so like scraps and has people build stuff for her, but also she's a street scrapper, as in if you take her shit, she's gonna fight you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she is standing above with her back turned to Alexi, facing Spud, who is curled up in a ball of fuzz, Pomeranian fuzz, Pomeranian puppy power, and that's what you see. So you know what? I'll give you guys one round each to decide what you want to do. James, I'll start with you. We'll go Kevin, then Colby, and then if nothing is done, then we'll just roll for initiative. If that makes sense. Like, we'll give you all a round to decide what you want to do first, and then if not, then we're gonna go right into combat. So yeah, James, go ahead.
So okay, so this other this cat that grabs Spud is known to me.
Yes,
I know who they are.
Yeah, she has street cred. She's got a reputation to be a street scrapper. Like I said, double meaning.
All right. Okay. Jack just sort of sticks his head out the crack in the window and goes like, "It's like, hey, Mr. Lo.Fleas, if you don't mind, don't beat up my little brother there."
Okay. All right. Give me a persuasion check.
14.
14? Okay. That's not going to cut it. I rolled a 19.
Oh, well.
But it was funny. Kevin, right?
Yes. Having had my tumble there, being slightly concussed with my blurry vision, I don't exactly know who this person is that's back there.
Right.
I bring myself to my feet.
Oh, she's standing right over top of you.
Okay. I immediately go into kind of like a little bark, like a little Pomeranian sort of bark. I try to swipe a paw at her.
Well, I will just give you a heads up. Your character thinks it's a cat. That's the
meow,
whole
meow, meow?
point. That's the whole point of being the Pomeranian, is you think you're a cat.
Well, with a war cry meow, I attempt to swipe a paw at her.
Okay. Everybody roll for initiative then.
Did I get a chance to do something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna call and be like, Jenny, you know this ain't a good idea. Come on. This was a misunderstanding. We can solve it, but it's gonna take me a little while to call the boy off.
Okay. Kevin, roll me a paw power. Roll an attack with your paw power.
I rolled a nat 20 with a +2.
Damn.
Okay, and Colby, go ahead and give me a roll for persuasion.
17.
17. Unfortunately, you would have been able to talk her down, but your friend there
Spud mollywopped her.
strikes true and hits Jennifer Lo.Fleas on the ankle go ahead and roll a... Are you just using one? Well, we'll say you're just using one claw because you're on the ground.
Yeah, just one paw.
So just roll 1d4. But double it because you did. You said it a natural 20, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So go ahead and double it.
3.
3. Okay. And with that, guys, we are in combat. I am gonna, if you guys are okay with it, I'm gonna pause for 5 minutes, let everybody stretch their legs, take a smoke break, whatever. I gotta kind of gather my shit together to see what I can do for combat for you guys, because I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I thought, I was ill prepared, so.
Spud is a little overexcited and a bit of a Leroy Jenkins.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Being the muscle. Okay. All right. So, are you guys cool with taking like a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Don't turn your cameras off or anything. Just mute your mic. That's all you gotta do.
No problem.
Okay. All right. And with that being said, with our 0 viewers, we'll be back. Bye.
Previously on the Final Horizon.
You need to get to a ship.
Wow, it's a big one, ain't you?
I pull a card out of my top pocket and hand it over, and it's a procedure of, yes, I am tall, I am this tall, the weather is nice, all of that.
Immediately takes notice of the shiny, tiny man that goes prancing out of his cell.
This is the first roll of the game, guys. What are you doing out of your cells? Stop right there.
I'm going to make a mad dash straight at them. And at the last moment, slide under and through their legs.
If we can get to one of the control rooms, that I can change this system for you.
Yes, in a minute.
Does that thing have to come with us?
No. What?
Yins are crazy.
Emergency. There's an emergency going on.
To get out of here, we have to get out of here.
It's got engines on. I can fly it. Yeah.
We can pile into the big guy and get our asses out of here and figure the rest out later.
Get on board, strap in, shut up.
You head out through that force field into the blackness of deep space. That is going to make it easier to find you. Barreling out of the cargo bay that you just came out of, 2 of those small little fighter whatsits.
Au revoir.
And we are live. We are back from break. Thanks for tuning in. Anybody that's popped in, hello. We are L.O.R.E, League of Rolling Expeditioners. Normally we would be playing our Chaosium mechanic themed space themed Chaosium mechanic based blah blah blah. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. And if you missed it, go to YouTube, SlipperySteev, and check it out. You can also follow us down below. Hit that follow button, hit the alert button so you know when we're live. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am joined by James. If you want to introduce yourself real quick, just let them know who you are and who you play on the show.
My name is James. In the regular game, I play the pilot Sentry Zerzo. Here today, I'm playing Jax Hunter, the Bengal Kit.
Awesome. And Kevin, if you want to follow off of James with that precedent there, that was a pretty good intro.
Yeah, my name is Kevin. In our regularly scheduled show, I play Merlin. Today, I am playing a Pomeranian puppy.
Excellent. And Colby.
Hello. My name is Colby, and I play Bird on the usual ventures for our program. Today, I am playing Alexei, the old Russian blue.
Excellent. All right. And I am SlipperySteev. I am the step-in GM today, and we are playing a game that I made up years ago and never finished, so it is just total chaos. And to give everyone a background, that some backstory real quick, just as you're tuning in, what it is essentially is like a super dumbed down version of, not really a version, but it's like an kind of paying homage to like D&D, but like super dumbed down. And if you've ever heard of it, Honey Heist. So go Google that if you want to know what that is and how we got this started today. You can also hit follow, and when you are following, you can watch this after we are done. You can rewatch it. And if you subscribe, you have access to all the VODs. With that being said, the backstory is this is 1921 in New York City. It is the beginning, I'd say late in the beginning of the Great Depression in New York City. We are deep in Manhattan on the Lower East End side with 3 cats, and they are house cats by day, and by night they are underground catnip smugglers. So they are currently trying to make their way to the Sorcery Saloon to find out what's going on, and we will pick it up from there. As we left off, the group of ragtag furballs, we found a old beat up truck in the alley not far from their home, and they were making an attempt to get to where they need to be. However, they were confronted by Jennifer Lo-Fleas, the street scrapper that collects and creates things for her, and also is a street scrapper by name, as in she fucks shit up if you take her stuff. Where we left off, they were about to start the truck, or at least try to figure it out, where Jennifer Lo-Fleas caught Spud off guard, reeled him in, and before they could try to stop the confrontation, Spud inadvertently clawed Lo-Fleas and started initiative. So we are there. Ravenclaw Mom, Catnip. Yay, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the show. So with that being said, Kevin, Spud, you clawed Jennifer Lo-Fleas for 3 points, I believe you said?
I rolled a nat 20 plus 2. Remember that.
So then you doubled it because of the crit. And so that's 4 points. So, with that being said, I keep saying with that being said, I gotta stop doing that. She, like, just taken completely off guard that you just attack her and claw her ankle, just yelps out aloud, and just roars out and flicks up her claws. We're gonna go ahead and let me do something real quick. Okay, yeah. What did you guys all roll for initiative?
I don't think we
5.
did yet.
And what were we saying that was? Was that a D6? I can't even remember what that was.
I think it was a D10.
D10, that's right.
Yep. Well, I got a 15.
15. On a D10?
Well,
No, wait.
10 plus my 5 initiative.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, 5 is your initiative.
Yes.
I didn't create. I messed this up. That's fine. 15. We'll do it that way. What about you?
Sorry,
James?
I assumed that's how it worked with the D10.
No, it's okay. We'll go with it.
Got a 6.
6. Cool. Now, did you rolled and then you added your initiative?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah. Let's stick with that for now.
I rolled a 1.
And Kevin? I like rolling for initiative better than the Chaosium thing. I don't like the go off your stat because then somebody's always permanently gonna be in the lead. I like the rolling better.
6 total.
6 total. Okay. And did you roll with a D10 or did you roll a D20?
D10.
Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. Then let me actually. I'm gonna go ahead and say. For now, Alexia, go ahead and go first. I'm going to try to find a D10 because I was not prepared. Alexi, you are first in initiative.
Alrighty. So, I mean, I see that Jennifer has taken a pretty good hit there. I'm probably gonna try to just tackle her and pin her down to stop this shit before it goes any farther, because I don't want to end up fucked up.
All right, so you're
I'm
trying.
on my last leg.
You're trying to tackle her then?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll a paw power.
All right.
And that's a D20 with whatever your stat is.
Natural 20, so 19.
Nice. Okay. I will roll against that. Nope. That is definitely not going to succeed. So with that, James, did you roll?
I have a whopping 6.
6. Okay. All right. Yeah. Then Colby. I gotta start using your character's name. With
Lexi,
that,
yep.
yeah. Not even thinking about it. You go into animal instinct and just you tackle her to the ground. She did have her back turned towards you, so it would completely make sense that happens. You tackle her, and Spud, as you're laying there in the ground, she is, boom, face right in yours, and she is a big black cat.
Oh boy.
So her face is twice the size of yours. And she is like face in your face. James, Jax, go ahead and tell me what you would like to do in combat.
Climbing through the window.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can do that, no problem. Without even rolling. We'll just say, and then just tell me if you want to attack or if you want to try to talk or just let me, and you can do anything in combat.
Climb through the window and just sort of like, guys, settle down! Come on, just settle down!
Okay. All right. So you want to try to persuade?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion.
Yeah. Roll a whopping 2 again. I'm a persuasive type.
Oh, what?
Roll a 2.
A 2. Nice. Okay. So with that 2, it comes through to all of you guys now because you're all in. Alexi is on top of Jennifer Loflees. Jennifer Loflees is face to face with Spud. It is a catastrophe, and you all just hear this. Like that's about all you hear. We will cut to Spud. And then we will go. We'll go Jennifer Loflees after, then Alexi, then Jax.
Spud is wiggling his paws frantically. Guys, Mao, get this thing off me! Ah!
Okay. Are you trying to do like trying to get out of it? Trying to fight?
Trying to squiggle my way out of this thing.
Okay. All right. Let's go with Catletics to see if you can manage your way out of the tussle.
I roll an 8.
An 8. All right. So you are you're mumbled and buried. You're at the bottom of the pile. So all that you hear is this, and that is it. We're gonna go to Loflees, and with a 10, She is going to try to attack her attacker, but what is your fur coat?
Mine is a 10.
No, the Spud, because he's the one that swiped her.
Gotcha.
I think we all had our default set at 10, I believe.
Yeah, okay, so that just hits you. And she's going to, on the ground, only... You know what? She's going to try to bite you for a d6. And that is a 6, my friend. How many hit points do you have?
I have a whopping 8, actually.
Okay. All right. I'm going to change everything to a d4 from now because that could be pretty lethal for now. No, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to leave it at a 6. We'll leave it as a d6. So that she takes a big bite at a crime on this one, and you yelp like a dog. You can't help it. You think you're a cat, but you just hear a loud yelp, and she spits out a bit of Pomeranian fur, and just, she just looks at you and hisses. It goes to Alexi. Alexi.
What's wrong with him? Alexi, what's wrong with him?
Colby.
Yep. Gonna try to wrench her off of Spud.
Off of Spud. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Let's see some paw power on that one, buddy.
Gotta try.
Go paw power.
13.
13. All right. So you're doing like a struggle thing. So I'm gonna roll against you. She rolled a 13 as well. So it becomes a tussle. If you want to try again next round, you now are both grappled. So she's got her paws. Let's say her paws are tied.
Okay.
So you guys are grappled up. Let's get to Jax.
Okay, well, apparently being behind everyone isn't working. So I'm going to kind of jump over everyone and get in front of them and go like, guys, would you just hold it?
Okay. As go ahead and give me a roll for persuasion.
Hey, 16.
16. Okay. Yeah. All right. As you approach, you just see like the cartoonish ball of dust and fur flying everywhere. Just
squiggles and stars.
Yeah,
it's the occasional paw flying out.
Yeah, it is a street cat fight. It is ugly, and without hesitation, though, you just in the corner of your eyes, Spud and Alexi, as you're rolling around, you see Jax just guys, like that's all you hear. But then you feel little tiger paws, like stepping up on you as if he's like playing King of the Hill on a mountain of fur, and just is like yelling like stop, and yeah, with that, the furious ball of fur just comes to a stop with Colby. I'm sorry, not Colby. Jax.
Alexi.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Alexi. I'm sorry, Alexi.
No, you're good.
Jax standing on top. There is Alexi and Jennifer Lowfleas have each other in like headlocks, and Spud is off to the side now, with Jax standing on top of Spud. And
a lot of this going on.
Yeah, as you see this happening, Jax, what did you want to say to the group?
This has all been a big misunderstanding. So what I need everybody to do is just calm down, take a breath, and count to 4.
Okay. All right, give me a persuasion check on that one. You stopped the fight, but let's see if you can convince everyone.
13.
13? Okay. Yep, that's a 7. So with that being said, Loflees just lets go of the headlock and pushes you away, and she says, "Didn't have any idea that you had it in you, big guy." And looks at Alexi, as she kind of gives you a little bit of a wink, and she starts licking her ankle, doing the whole like thing, where Spud had scraped her up, and she says, "So what the hell do you think you're doing, stealing my ride?"
Well, we happened across what seemed to be an abandoned and derelict truck, and we were going to make use of this for our ventures. However, knowing that this is both owned and protected, we would be glad to make an arrangement. We've got to get ourselves over to the is it Saucer?
The Saucy Saloon.
Saucy Saloon. And we'd be glad to help you with a drink while you're there.
Okay. Go ahead, give me your persuasion roll.
$17.
Okay, you beat a 10. She looks at you and is fortunately impressed with your scrapping, and she looks the group over and gives a hiss at the little dog that thinks it's a cat, and she said, "Normally I would take care of you myself and let my henchmen clean up the mess. But you're lucky today, I'm a little thirsty." And she snaps her fingers, and without even realizing, 6 other cats on the top of the bed, all just standing there watching, are putting not like weapons away and stuff.
Like retracting claws.
Yeah, and retracting
fur
claws.
Goes down on their back.
Yep. They're all calming down, and they disappear. So you get the idea that this was gonna end up a really bad mess if it continued. So she says, "I tell you what, big guy, I knows what yous do down at the dock. Word spreads pretty quick on these streets of mine. How about you let me in on a cut of what you're doing on the underground, and maybe I'll let you take the truck for a ride." I was gonna say take my ride for a ride.
Well, we can definitely have a conversation about that later. We would appreciate the use of the vehicle, and I could always use a few more connections for distribution.
Oh, darling, I didn't say that you could just think about it. This is a deal or no deal. This ride does not leave without repercussions.
Yeah, all right, not a problem. However, we will have to work out these specific details at a later date.
All right, roll a persuasion on that one, because she's wanting you to say, like, shake on it basically right now.
14.
That beats a 9. All right, so with that being said, she growls a little, as a cat would, like, and she goes, "All right, fine, darling. You caught me on a good day. You're lucky it's Sunday. I gotta go say my prayers." And then she bounces, and as she leaps off, you hear the keys jingle on the bed of the truck. Now, with that being said, we'll fast forward to you guys jumping in the truck, and let's see if you guys can figure out how to drive a truck.
Right.
My brain's not working in order, but when you're in the truck, you do see that it is custom fitted for cats to drive. There's like boosters built up. There's like wonky mechanics to reach the pedals. So, like, if two people were driving and one person was on the dash to be the eyes, and you communicate to each other, you'll be able to. It shouldn't be too hard. You need 2 to steer. Well, 1 to steer, 1 to do the pedals, and 1 to be the lookout. So we'll let you guys decide on what you want to do there.
I'd say I will be the lookout so I can direct people.
Okay.
Spud, you're probably good with the pedals, and Jax, you got the steering wheel. I think between the 3 of us, those are the best fits.
Oh boy, which one is go?
Okay.
All right. When I say go, you press this pedal. When I say stop, you press this pedal.
All right. Everybody give me a paw power roll to see how well this goes.
This should be funny.
What was this one?
We'll paw power, and we'll start with James.
Okay.
I got a 10.
10. Okay. And Kevin?
I got a 14.
14. And Colby?
I got a 13.
13. Okay.
I
All
did
right.
roll I did roll another 20, and I felt that was too many 20s in a row, so I re-rolled.
All right. I should have had you roll a perception on your own since you're the eyes, but we'll go with it.
Well, if it was perception, that would be 15 instead.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, we'll do it. We'll use that then. So with the way this works is the keys go in the ignition. You guys figured that part out. The brains of the operation, Jax, easily figured that part out. It sputters a little bit. It takes some time, and then and it's a little rackety. But Jax gets on the little mechanics that reach down to the steering wheel, and you're using your front paws to do the gas and brakes. And then you're listening for when Alexei tells you to push it and brake, like stop and go kind of thing. And then Spud, you're on the steering wheel because you're the muscles. There's no.
Spud's down below.
I was on the pedals, I thought.
I thought.
Spud's on the
Yeah,
pedals.
Spud was on the pedals, yeah.
Oh, Spud was on the pedals. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
So
because
we'll just
I figured
reverse
he's
it
the
then.
strong one and can push
Okay.
them.
All right, no problem. Then Jax, you're on the steering wheel. There is no power steering in 1921, so it is a bit hard to steer. However, fortunately, the Saucery Saloon is straight down the alley, maybe, like I said, half a mile away. So it's just going to be a matter of a few checks to get you through. So it is nasty looking. You guys have never driven this before, so getting used to it and the communication. Let's go ahead, and what we're gonna do is, Colby, you're gonna roll persuasion to kind of get your message across to the guys, and then Jackson, Spud, you're gonna make perception rolls to see how well you interpret the instructions. So let's everybody roll 1 round to see if you can get down the first block.
I am Spud.
I am Spud. Is that what you said?
All right,
I am Spud.
I'm doing persuasion.
Yep.
15.
Okay, we'll go with James. What'd you get?
Got a 19.
19. Great. So, and Kevin?
13.
13. All right. So what'd you roll again? 15, Colby?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll say the first block goes a little but for the most part pretty good. You guys are communicating back and forth. Get down the first road. go ahead and we'll do block number 2. Everybody roll the same thing.
That's an 11.
11. Okay. How about you guys? You guys can just shout them out at this point. I'm not going to worry about order. 13?
19.
19. Okay. All right. So at this point, the gas and the brakes going pretty good. Steering wheel is a little iffy, but the instructions are kind of bad. At this point, you hear a dum-dum, dum-dum, and you hear a wow! But the second block has been successfully gone through. You might have killed a cat. Everybody give me one more roll.
Oh my god. 16.
16. Okay. So the steering wheel is pretty sharp.
15 again.
15. Eyes
11.
are bad. 11. All right. And the last block as you're approaching, Jax, Alexi, you see the block that it's on. Now you don't see it because it's down an alley and it's small. But you're driving a truck. You're up top. You can see the alley. Not far. You just need to make a left real quick. So, as you're communicating this, it gets a little wonky, and you guys go to make the turn, but run into a really big dumpster at the corner where you were supposed to make your turn. As you hit it, you hear a and you just see gas come out, like big smoke just coming out from the front. Where you can tell, go ahead, give me a perception, Lexi.
12.
12? Okay. You get the idea that this ride is fucked up, and Jennifer Loflees might not be so happy the next time she sees you. But on a lighter note, you are at the corner, and as you guys get out and turn the corner, another alley is about 2 feet high. You see this little lit up sign, no words, but it just has a carved out bowl of milk image on this cardboard piece, real small because you're cats, so we'll say like 3 feet high, and right above it's this cardboard cutout of a picture of a bowl of milk. So you guys made it.
Very nice.
As you guys are approaching, you do see it's a small line. It's kind of, like I said, it's a hole in the wall, but there is like a bouncer there, letting people in, and you see like a couple people in line just waiting to get in.
Gonna get myself and drag these two along and get ourselves in line, ready to go.
Okay. As you are approaching, you see a rather middle-aged figure standing there at the thing, and he's got like a blonde bowl cut and orange tabby, and he's standing there with just his arms folded, and as people are going in, like if they look sketchy, he just points to go, and if you're close enough to hear it, that when he recognizes somebody, he just he nods and he says, "Cat Damon," and they'll go in. So you see he does point to one guy, and you just see this like it's a real small cat, tail's like cut off, and he looked like he was trying to dress like he fit in, and then he walks by you, and as he walks by, he elbows Jax, like shoulders you as he goes by, just kind of like, and then you just hear him mumble something, and he keeps going.
I've got my
elbows Jack.
Yeah.
You jerk.
So,
I've just got my eye on the fella.
okay, you guys approach.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Spud
All right.
approaches.
All right, so you're all in line. There's two other guys. You just hear him nod. Cat Damon. Next guy goes in. Cat Damon. And you guys are up. We'll say, Alexi, you take the lead. Spud, you're in the middle, and Jax is in the back. You walk up to Cat Damon. He looks at you. Cat Damon, boss. And you go in. Looks at Spud.
Meow.
Cat Damon nods, points you in, looks at Jax. Cat Damon, and gives you the thing. So, as you enter the Saucy Saloon, what you see is a small, broken, like makeshift version of like an old 1920s like Irish pub, like something that you would see downtown, like if you've been in Pittsburgh or Philly or something, like some of the old taverns that they have, you know, real open concept. The pub's right in the middle, and then tables and stuff, but open floor. Real rundown. You see a waitress hustling her ass off to try to serve the tables, bartender behind, and then you see an upstairs, and then you see a curtain, which go ahead and everybody roll me a perception check to see who recognizes what around here. And just go ahead and shout them out. I'll
14.
14? Okay.
14 also.
14.
18.
18. All right, cool. So, Lexi, you recognize this as the hangout where you guys go to have your little meetings. You can pretty much do whatever you guys want as you walk in here, and then it like open sandbox, Grand Theft Cato.
So I've looked around. You said now Robin said that there was something going on here in the sorry, the saloon that I needed to talk to. I'm gonna look around and see if anybody has specifically taken note of us coming in and seems attentive to us.
And what are the rest of you guys doing as you walk in?
Jax is looking for Catman, because that's who Robin said he's looking for.
He's looking for what? I didn't hear you.
I'm looking for Catman.
Catman?
You know,
Oh, Catman!
Robin.
Yeah, okay.
Catman.
I got you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Kevin?
Spud immediately goes for a pint of milk.
Okay. All right. So, as the two of you, Jackson and Alexi, you're looking around, the waitress walks up, and she comes up and says, "Oh, hey, boss. Hey, Jax. How you guys doing today?"
Here on business, a little busy.
Oh, right. Yeah, we got the we got the table reserved for you. And she points to the curtain, and as she points, she's pointing. Underneath goes Spud right to the bar. We'll cut to the bar. Let me see. I gotta find a name. Okay. All right. So. Yeah. Yep. Okay. As you approach, tiny little cat. Looks tough as balls though. Like medium build. Not stocky, but like I don't know, just like your average action hero like figure for a cat. But his head's not too far above the bar, the countertop, and he approaches you in a really bad New York City accent, and he's like, "Yeah, what can I get you?"
Pint of milk, Mal.
Milk? Yeah, that's all we got. So that's good that you ordered that. So yeah, coming right up. And he just hits this little tap and hands you a little bowl because there's no mugs. It's all bowls.
Aw.
And but
No.
the bowls have like tiny little handles, so you can like drink them like cups.
A little Kermit with the bowl.
But as you see on his little name tag, it says Tomcat Cruise, and he says, Spud, yeah, hey, so I guess you guys are here about the thing.
Yeah, we're here about the thing, Mal.
Oh yeah, good, because I tell you what, if you didn't know about the thing, it'd be really bad news.
Oh, Tomcat, I know all about the thing, Mal.
Oh yeah, because that thing, a lot of bad news, a lot of bad things could happen if you don't handle that thing. If you know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Tom. I got the thing, Mal.
Okay. All right. Good. Hey, you ordering anything for your friends? You want me to bring them into the room?
Yeah. Let's go get him.
Okay. All right. I'll have Katy Perry bring them in for you. And it pans back to you guys. As you see this happening, do you guys go back to the room, or are you looking for? Oh, you're looking for Catman. All right, go ahead and why don't the two of you give me a perception?
All right. Cocked.
15.
13.
15 and 13. All right, so you're both looking, and Jax, you see a cat, and he looks really stupid in like this Batman costume coming out of like the latrine, and you just see a cape and a hat, the Catman hat thing, and you see him slip in behind the curtain.
Catman just went over behind the curtain. You need to go see him.
All right. Stick with me, kid. I'm gonna slink my way over there and zip behind the curtain as well.
All right, cool. As you guys are doing this, Spud, you see your cohorts slip behind the curtain.
I will follow them behind the curtain.
Okay. All right. As you go in, you hear Tomcat Cruise just holler back, "Hey, Spud! Yeah. Don't forget about handling that thing, okay?
Yeah, man. I got the thing, Mal. I got it.
It's really important, man. I would hate to see you let us down about that thing.
Have we ever let you down, Mal?
You know what? Yeah, you have. But
but there was that one thing, the one time it was out of control, Mal.
But yeah, milk under the bridge. So, anyway, cutscene. You guys enter, all three of you. The two of you, Jackson, Alexi, you see Catman sitting there. It is a poker table with makeshift chairs, and there's a poster, a painting actually. There's a big painting of a bunch of cats sitting around a poker table playing poker, and one tiny little dumb looking dog that kind of resembles Spud a little bit on the painting. You get the idea that somebody painted you guys playing poker back here hanging out. And it's just one lit light shining right over top of the table. The rest is pretty dim, but you were able to make out the painting. You guys see as Catman sitting there, and he's just got his hand in his head with an empty saucer pan of milk, what was milk. And I will tell you, in these games, you can totally have your milk spiked if you want. If you just have to be specific. Be creative with like liquor puns or whatever you want. It's up to you. If it seems like it would be in the world, then
White Russian.
Yes, absolutely.
Good thing we're not driving back because Spud is getting sauced.
Oh, pun accepted. Yeah, okay. So, do you guys approach the table?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. As you are approaching the table, you see Catman. He looks up, and he just goes, "Where are the drugs going?"
Where are the drugs going?
Tell me. And he looks at you in desperation.
Well, the response to that depends heavily on what exactly your plans are for knowing this information.
You guys take a seat.
Mm.
Okay. All right. And as you see, Spud comes in dopily, spilling milk, and sits down after you guys. Caddy Perry brings in a White Russian, and what does Jax prefer?
I like a shot of Irish cream, straight up.
Okay, all right. So a little Irish cream, half and half, and she brings your drinks to the table, puts them down, and she sees Catman's face. Catman gives her the look like kind of not right now thing, so she just puts the drinks and skitters off. And then he looks at you guys, and he's like, Times are really rough. This thing that Tomcat Cruz was telling you about, it's not good. Somebody attacked the warehouse. I need you guys to get down there and take care of this and find out who did it. And then come back to me and tell me where the drugs are going.
Do I get the impression that he's going to try to stop the drugs moving, or is he participating, or what? Because I don't want to lose my racket.
Catman, ironically, is the kingpin of the drug smuggling operation.
Gotcha. Just wanted to be sure where that was going.
You guys are like his right hand cats.
Right paw
cats. Yeah, yeah. You're his number ones and two and threes.
Gotcha. All right. Would I have any idea of who might have been, like, off the top of my head, like, who might have been going for something like this? Like, who most benefits from, like, attacking the warehouse?
Well, there is everybody give me a perception roll to kind of see what you can remember about what kind of gangs and territories and stuff there are.
Okay.
While I look up to see if I came up with anything.
12.
12, okay. Anybody else?
Well,
Yes.
Spud.
What?
Oh, go ahead.
What was that?
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt James there. Spud rolled a 5.
Okay. And James?
I rolled an 8.
All right.
Yes, there are other people. Yes.
Yep. There's other fur people. With a, what'd you roll, Colby? 15?
No, 12.
12? All right, good enough. You are aware that there are territories, and yours sits somewhere in between. Like, since you're on the docks, there's 2 territories that you're close by. If you open up your Discord,
I was gonna say, I'm looking at the map
yeah,
here.
if you look on the map, not far from you is Chinatown, which
Gotcha.
is ran by the Siamese cat. God damn it, where are my notes?
God damn it is an interesting cat name. Although I have called my cat that plenty of times.
The the Yakuza. Is that what it's called?
Yakuza?
Yakuza?
I was gonna say that's Japanese.
Yeah, that's the. All right, so
Okay.
fuck it. They're the Meowkuza. The Meowkuza, and it's Siamese cat clan type thing. You don't know what they do other besides it's not good to be seen there alone or trespassing. You don't know much more than that Chinatown is the home of their temple and where they do business. And your dock, where your operations are, is on the... It's not on their territory because you're in the Lower East Side, but you're so far down in that corner that it's really close to where they do their dockside business. And that's... from experience, that's a bit of an issue.
Gotcha.
And then on the east side, you also have just your typical slum underground, like your sewer type, and then your seagulls, and your typical ruffians that want a piece of the cut. So you know that your business does operations everywhere, even in Chinatown, but you're not the favored group in that territory per se.
Gotcha.
You guys run a business successfully, and that may be what causes a bit of a turmoil. Okay, all right, cool. So, do you guys want to just wrap it up right there? Or can you go like another 5 minutes? 10
I can go 5 more minutes, get something set up.
Let's see if we can get you guys there. So with that being said, you guys, Catman tells you that somebody set fire to the docks, and you guys need to get down there. It is now evening, and word has just gotten by that this just went down. So it is currently on fire. He wants you to get down there, figure out who did this, and get back to him. So he's going to sit there and wait for your response.
I'm down my drink. Get up, collect my my cohorts, and tip of my brow, and head out. We will have this figured out as soon as we can, Catman.
Okay. And as you're walking out, you guys hear some music. Sounds kind of poppy for the 20s, but it's like,
Okay.
but it's it's that like bubblegum poppy type stuff, like that upbeat swing music. As you're playing, and in that little corner, they have like karaoke and stuff. So as you guys are exiting, there's this drunk female cat singing, and
hear me roar, hear me roar, hear me roar. And but it drunk bad, like, and people are like cheering because they're like evening drunk, and but it is like it hurts the ears. And give me a perception check real quick.
Cool. Finishing out the night strong with a 5.
Awesome. What about you, James?
16.
16. Okay.
I got a 10.
All right. You guys are too busy covering your ears as you're walking out, but Jax, you recognize this as well, actually, yeah. Fuck it. I gave the wrong name to the waitress, but it's Katy Perry, the pop singer, and she's drunk, day drinking, singing her new song, whatever the fuck Katy Perry calls that annoying ass garbage she considers music. And yeah, so you guys all rolled just for me to squeeze another cat pun in before the end of the game. You guys roll down, you exit the room, as you're leaving. Cat Damon just looks at the three of you, just nods and says, "Cat Damon," and you guys are on your way to the docks. How do you plan to proceed? The docks are considerably further away. They are, I would say, a mile.
I say that we take the truck, but we pretty much broke that.
Yeah, you guys can try to go fix it, or you can try to like hitch a ride or something else. Anything you want. Sandbox is yours.
I'd say trying to get this truck working is probably our best option. Not making an enemy of Jennifer's. It's a good plan.
Anybody have any objections or other ideas?
Lexi, I have a bad feeling about this, Mal.
I have a bad feeling about everything.
I didn't like that cat man over there.
You get used to him after a while, kid.
As you see Robin swoop in and stands on top of a trash can, just perks down. She's like, Hey, yo, Spud, I can hear you from like real far away because I'm a bird and everything. What's this you saying about you don't like the cat man? Like that's been your boss for years. Why you don't like your boss? He like promoted you.
No, you just give me the willies sometimes, Robin. Now, do you know of his painting? He has a dog on there. Now.
Oh yeah. And then he shakes his head like he wants to tell you, and then just flies off.
I was gonna say I send him away with an angry glare.
Yeah, like you're hungry. Uh-oh. All right. So is the plan to fix the truck?
Yeah, I think that's where we'll start.
Yep. We can wrap up there then. And we'll continue this next time if we end up needing to fill some time. We'll leave it off with you guys at the truck.
Alrighty.
Kudos to anybody taking notes in case we do come back to this.
I've got a few.
Truck.
I had a couple.
Need to get to docks.
Wow.
All right, cool. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. 3 viewers, so that's not too bad for tuning in and sticking around for something that we weren't expecting today. Again, just want to thank everybody for being a part of this team. Kevin, James, Colby, and Bob, if you're out there, hope everything is going well. And yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow if you're new to the channel. Hit the alert button, and be good to yourselves, be good to others, and fight hate with love. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.